I had been continuously messing up my annual goals. Today I will break down why my previous planning failed and what I'm planning to do about it in 2025 to achieve all my amazing goals the next year. Maybe it will be useful for you too, and watch till the end to get a free Notion template for your year planning. Let's go! When I sat down to reflect on 2024, I realized I set way too many goals. Like way too many. I didn't hit even half of them. And that sucked. It's frustrating because I thought I'd have it all figured out by now. To fix that in 2025, I decided to sit and write down everything I really wanted to have in my life. Call it a mind flow I put on a paper. I included all my dreams, wishes, small, big, whatever. Don't hold yourself back. That's how you can get a bird's-eye view of what you actually want. And now it's time to sort them out. At this stage, I'm separating goals from wishes and dreams. For example, buying a Metallica concert ticket is a wish, because it's a question of my availability to visit a concert and possibility to buy a ticket. Hitting 1 million subscribers on YouTube is a dream, because it's too far from the current moment and for sure from the next year, because I'm a realist. But gaining 5 kg of mass on a bulk by November 2025 is a goal. Why so? Because this goal is SMART, and not just any SMART, it's S.M.A.R.T. SMART, this SMART. You've probably heard this before, but it's worth repeating. If you want to effectively achieve a goal, it should get all checks in being specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of saying I want to grow my YouTube channel, say I want to grow my YouTube channel from 1,500 to 10,000 subscribers by December by posting 1 video a week. So, as you see, this goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It's not just about dreaming big, it's about making it doable. So I'm making sure to set this criteria for every goal in my list. Because if I don't have a precise plan of what I will be doing throughout the year to achieve this goal, it's very unlikely I will be doing something to achieve it at all. Most probably I will write it down and forget about it as soon as the February of the next year ends. Okay, you have a list of your SMART goals. Let's give it a structure and focus. To sort them out, I will introduce a Wheel of Life. The Wheel of Life is a tool that helps you see the different areas of your life. Things like career, health, relationships, personal growth, and more. But for year planning, you don't need to draw a wheel. I'm using it as a reference for every area of my life. I imagine it like different baskets I'm putting my goals into. In a perfect world, you can have an equal set of goals for each basket if you are a fan of a balanced lifestyle. For example, the basket with the biggest amount of my goals for 2025 is personal growth, so the quantity of goals is shifted toward it because of my personal priorities. If not, you can modify it in the way you feel good about yourself. Great, we made a list and ready to do something about it. If you have plenty of time, you need to make a plan for every big goal on the list. For example, if I want to gain 5 kg of mass in this year's bulk season, as I mentioned already, I have to write down a diet I will follow during this time and a training plan in a separate document or Notion file like I'm doing right now. Here's the most interesting trick. Then I make an event in my Google Calendar, which I'm using for planning stuff, and attaching a link to the plan if this will happen further this year and not on January the 1st. If this is something more global, like growing my YouTube channel, I will make a strategy for this year and prepare a content plan for at least 3 to 6 months to optimize my work progress. I would do this for each another goal in my year to keep myself accountable and check up with the initial plan. You got a plan now if you followed me in planning the next year, and the chances that you will mess up 2025 are really low. But never equal to 0, because I messed up with many previous years and left plenty of goals unachieved, which left me kind of frustrated. So I want to share a couple of bonus tips I learned the hard way, so you shouldn't repeat my mistakes from the past. It's better to aim for quality than quantity. For example, a couple of years back, I set this big goal: read 30 books. Guess what? I didn't even come close.
Instead, I felt discouraged and kinda over it, so I tried something different. Instead of aiming for a number, I just told myself, read a little every day. Some days it's 2 pages, other days it's 50.
And you know what? I enjoy reading again. Turns out habits and discipline beat motivation every time. Just have a look at my reading streak. It's my channel, so I guess I can brag about something in here.
Regular check-ins. I started doing weekly and monthly check-ins to see where I'm at with my goals.
It's not about being perfect, it's about keeping yourself accountable and adjusting when life gets messy.
Most people don't stick to the plan. They write it on a paper and then just put it away. And if you are not flying solo in life, plan with the people you care about. For example, my wife and I want to take a special trip the next year. Instead of just writing it down as a goal, we talked about rough details and possible time for it in order to avoid overlays.
Now it's something we are both excited about, and it's actually going to happen.
Don't scold yourself if everything goes not as planned.
Plan is the way you see your life in a perfect world. But remember, we live in a pure chaos. If an emergency happens, remember, it's not your fault.
Adjust some of your plans by marking them as on hold or rescheduled for 2026. Focus on what you can do to achieve the initial plan and take it easy. The most important moment that I messed up previously, I set up too many goals. Too many is not very good even if they are smart. Try sticking to 10 to 15 goals for the next year if you actually want to achieve them.
My plan is to focus only on those goals that will make my life better or at least change it in this direction. Now I hope you have an understanding of how to make the best out of your 2025 without stress and burning out in the process of achieving your goals. As promised in the beginning, I'm leaving a free Notion template if you want to recap the previous year and plan the next one to make the best out of it. On this optimistic vibe, I want to wrap it up and go straight into the next year because this is my last video in 2024. Thank you for being with me all this year. You are the best audience I could dream of. I wish you all the best and see you in 2025.